ليس كل ما تسمع تقوله، ليس كل ما تسمع تقوله، ليكن تعظيم الله في قلبك أعظم من مرادات النفس. أنك سمعت ونقلت. يا أخوان، لابد قبل أن نتكلم أن ننظر في كلامنا، هل هذا الكلام حق فسمعناه فعلا؟ لأن الآن الشباب أصبحوا من أكابر المدلسين. إن فلان قال، فإذا حققت تجد أن بينه وبين فلان 10. فلا بد من أن يعلم الإنسان أنه فعلا يعني أن هذا الكلام مثلا سمعه أو سمعه بطريق صحيح.
Shaikh Sulaymaan Ar-Ruhaylee, hafidhahullah ta'ala, he says, you shouldn't say or repeat everything that you hear. You shouldn't say or repeat everything you hear, so that the magnification of Allah in your heart is greater than that which the soul wants and desires. You heard something and you transmit it? Oh, my brother, it is a must that before we talk, we must look, verify, and examine our speech or that which we are about to say. Is this speech true, and did we hear this in truth? This is because now the youth have become the greatest of the mudallisin, meaning those who leave out narrators in the chain between them and between the one who has made the statement, or from another narrator higher in the chain than them, and act like they heard it directly from either of the two. They would say, so-and-so said such and such. And if you research the chain, you will find that between them and the person who made the statement, there are 10 unknown narrators. So it is a must that a person knows that verily he has heard it for himself directly, or he has heard it through a proper way.
ثم أن يتأكد أنه فهم الكلام، لأن الآن لا أكاد أقول إنه يوجد أحد ينقل باللفظ، بل يسمع الكلام ويحلله ثم ينقل. والله سليمان الرحيلي يقول كذا على فهمه هو للعبارة ولا ينقل العبارة.
The Shaykh Hafidhullah Ta'ala, he goes on to say, next he has to make sure he properly understood this speech. This is because you will hardly find anyone who actually transmits the exact wording that was used by the one who made the statement. Rather, they would hear speech, change it to their words, and then narrate it saying, for example, by Allah, Sulaymaan Ar-Ruhaylee has said such and such, but upon the way that he, the one who narrates the speech, has understood it, but he will not transmit the actual expression word for word.
ثم الأمر الثالث أن تتق الله وتنظر في أثر هذه العبارة. هل أثر هذه العبارة خير ولا أثر هذه العبارة شر؟ هل في هذا الكلام نصرة للدين ونصرة لأهل الدين ونشر للخير، ولا هذه الكلمة ستثمر شرا؟ هذه آفة الآن موجودة، وهي عدم التثبت من القول وعدم الفهم الصحيح وعدم تقوى الله في النظر إلى مآلات الأقوال، سببت الكثير من الشر. كم فرق بين متحابين بنقل، إما أن صاحبه لم يتثبت منه، وإما أنه لم يتأمل فيما يقول إليه الكلام. فينبغي يا إخوة أن نتنبه لهذا. الله يكتب علينا كل ما نقول، كل ما نقول فهو مكتوب علينا، فينبغي أن لا نجعل في صحفنا قدر ما نستطيع إلا خيرا ينتج خيرا.
The Shaykh Hafidhullah Ta'ala, he goes on to say, thirdly, you must fear Allah and look at the repercussions of this statement. Are the repercussions going to be good or bad? Is there in this speech that which would bring victory to Allah's religion and the people of the deen and the spreading of good? Or is this speech going to produce evil fruit and bad repercussions? Now we find that when there is no verification on whether this statement was really said or not, and or confirmation on whether the statement was correctly understood or not, and or no fear of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as related to the repercussions of transmitting the speech, that these things lead to much evil. How many of the people who used to love each other are separated due to a narration that the one who transmitted it didn't verify or fear Allah as related to the repercussions of this speech and how it would affect their relationship? It is a must, brothers, that we pay close attention to this affair. Allah has everything we say recorded. Everything that we say is recorded. So it is a must, as much as we possibly can, not to put anything in our recorded record of our statements except that which is good and results in good.
والنظر في مآلات الكلام مهم. قل من يحسنه. قل من يحسنه. قد تجد من يتثبت، قد تجد من يفهم، لكن قل أن تجد من ينظر في مآلات الكلام ماذا يترتب عليه. وأنا وصيتي يا إخوة أن نقف عند هذا كثيرا، والكلمة نتأمل فيما ستثمر. والله إني أعرف بعض إخواننا في المدينة أصدقاء لمدة 20 سنة على سنة، وجاء واحد ونقل نقلا عن هذا إلى هذا فتباعدت القلوب. فينبغي يا إخوة النظر في هذا الأمر.
The Shaykh Hafidhullah Ta'ala, he concludes by saying, looking at the repercussions of our speech is important. There are few who excel in this affair. Those who excel in this affair, they are few in number. You may find one who verifies the statement before he or she transmits them, or one who understands the statements correctly before they transmit them. But it is rare that you will find one who looks into the repercussions of the speech that he or she transmits and what would be the repercussions and results of this speech. So my advice, O brothers, is to refrain from this and to look to the repercussions of a statement if you want to transmit it. For by Allah, I know brothers in Medina who were friends for 20 years upon the Sunnah, and then someone comes and conveys speech from this one about that one, and then the hearts become far from one another and the relationship is ruined. Thus it is a must that we carefully look into this affair.